Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, adults and children of all ages, the 1216 podcast is back to bring you one of the greatest podcasts in the world.
Mm.
And we're not alone. We finally did it, ladies and gentlemen. We finally did it. We completed our Devon and Bubble Ray Dudley Team 3D with the addition of Spike Dudley out here. Finally got this boy Jermaine to come on to the podcast.
What's good, man? What's good?
It
You know
took
what
this
I'm
man ages.
Yeah, we here though.
We
You
are
know?
here.
Well,
Yeah.
to give a quick introduction, just who are
Before
you?
he does that, I just noticed the hoodie.
Oh,
I fuck
yeah.
with that hoodie.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about my hero.
I'm already
fuck with
knowing.
that
Yeah.
hoodie.
Mhm.
I fuck with
You know, I
that
had
hoodie.
to rap it a little bit. You feel me?
I got them in the background.
Mm-hmm. My
They
dogs.
The whole
It
show.
fell off a little bit for me, but I mean, hey, I still, you know.
Oh
Man, he's starting off with something like that.
my heart.
Jeez.
Hey man, my hero had me in the chokehold though when it first came out.
I feel it. Where do you think you fell off? Where'd you fall off at?
I think what was it? It was like season 4 after season or act. You know what? It was after the overhaul arc. I started reading it. And I started reading it, and then I stopped reading it like right around the whole Bakugo incident that just happened in the current anime.
Right,
so I left out of that in the manga, and then ever since then I hadn't picked it back up. I was just like that.
Okay.
The ending isn't.
Hey, listen, I can understand.
Yeah, I peeked through it because I was already kind of close to the end, right? So I peeked through it. It's cool, you know.
There's a way.
I've heard people don't like the ending. Listen, I don't know.
It is better than Hunter x Hunter. I'll say that.
I don't know anything.
Well, Hunter don't even got an
ending.
So
right.
Well,
because it's on hiatus.
Coming back. Yeah. Nonetheless, when the whole Gene Freaks first ending.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it was gonna have a. I don't really want to spoil it for 16 though. But
listen, because this is the one that I stayed so pure on. I only got one spoiler for this, and it was obviously what you just talked about. It just happened in the anime, and that's my favorite character. So that broke my heart when I found out about that before actually seeing it. But with what's going on now, obviously,
what's going on with him now in the anime? I don't know where they're at now.
He just got fucked up by Shigaraki, and now not Gene. Is it Genius? No, not Genius. It's Airshot.
He's in there fixing him up, right?
Yeah.
When I read it though, I was like, "Come on, bro!" I was like, "You just killed him off." I'm like, "I can't keep him."
Said no, man, not him. Listen, it had to be somebody else or something, bro.
Anybody else it could have been.
Hey, for me, him and Midoriya, obviously. I feel they have the most development throughout the whole entire show, especially him from how he is and opposed to Midoriya and opposite sides of him and all that kind of stuff. And how he finally comes in that fight, he finally comes to truly realize everything that Midoriya has been going through this whole time and everything. It's just like, oh my God, like,
because he's been piecing it. He's been piecing it slowly. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
but then it's like,
facts. When he gets to that fight, it's like, oh man, this
like,
is
all right,
what
bro,
you've
I
been
apologize.
going through.
Right, like I apologize.
That apology, man. Yeah, I forgot at the end of what season it was, but right before the war, it's like, oh my God,
it needed to happen, bro. Like,
facts,
bro,
facts.
But don't ever
holding my boy back.
Don't ever say the top two. You got to also add in Shoto, bro.
Well, I feel it. I know that's your boy. I know that's your boy.
The family go a long way with it, man. That growth,
and he definitely had growth from his character.
Go
ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I think the Todoroki, like, that's more like, I don't want to be like daddy issues though.
It is though.
It is.
Outside of that though, like,
yeah, it is. That's what it is, and the daddy issues and family issues, and trying to reconcile that with the image of being the hero of who his father is and the image of who he wants
and
to
living,
be as a
having
true hero. Yeah. What his mom said, your
having to
lineage
get up
doesn't
out of his
determine.
father's shadow.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
lineage
It went
doesn't
a
determine the
long
type
way.
of hero you want to be. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
It went a long way
Right.
still, nonetheless. All right.
And then that fight that they had, the whole family showing up and everything
Come
was
on now.
just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Icing on the cake. So it's three. The big three.
The big three, right? The big three. Yeah, yeah.
Everybody else though, all right, cool. I let that slide, but plus we got to get his stuff aside. I'm
What
gonna
you
show.
say? As long as we get Todoroki in
there,
there,
as long as we get him aside. But that's it. That's all.
Right.
Man. That's what I care
feel
about,
it.
really, for the most part.
I feel it.
But I apologize.
I apologize because I talked about his hoodie and then got us on a My Hero tangent. So I apologize.
We can get right into it. We can get right into who Jermaine is. Who is Jerm?
Shit, man. Black anime nerd, love sports, anime, gaming. I mean, that's, music, how I got into anime, probably just like everybody else, bro, to be honest. Like, as far back as I could remember, because my cousin is like 7 years older than me. So he was growing up in Okinawa before I was born. So by the time I was born, like Pokemon was already popping. He had all the Game Boys and stuff. So I was getting fed the same thing. You know what I'm saying? My uncle was watching like Ninja Scroll and shit like that. And so I had the Ninja Scroll DVD back in the day. Like that was one of my first animes watching, but it was like past my time, but like,
still good.
Stuff like that. Staying up with my cousin, watching Adult Swim, Big O, Yu Hakusho, stuff like that. And then that's been it ever since, bro. Like it's just, it ain't never left me.
Big O was underrated as hell.
Big O underrated, bro. That's a solid anime.
Yeah.
But, people don't, it's one of those, like, if you wasn't up for it, you
had to be up.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I've never even heard of that.
I think Big O came on around like 2 a.m., like 2, 3 a.m.
Okay.
One of the hardest opening soundtracks as well, too.
Yeah, no.
Don't worry, 16. We at least put a soundtrack and it be inside. I know you would never watch it, though, only because I know that
it's so old.
The art style. Now, if it was updated art style, oh yeah, for sure.
If y'all do like a remaster or something like that, that'll definitely like get me into older stuff because it's real hard. The only like old thing that I've been able to like really watch and continue to rewatch is fucking One Piece. I haven't been.
You can't mess with the Yu.
I've never even tried, to be honest with you.
Oh,
I've been told to like even when we had Preston and Joe on.
It's a black person.
They were talking about that. They were talking about that too, and they was like, you gotta watch that because what was it? What was he saying? Something like one of his moments was like when he broke the spirit cuffs, and I was like, I've never seen it, and they like stopped, and it was like, wait, what? It was like
the whole thing went on pause.
Bro. It's just one of those. It's a shonen. It's the same creator as Hunter x Hunter. So
okay.
It's definitely worth it. Definitely worth the watch.
What do you think? What do you think about the live action? If you watched it,
man, they did good.
The live action was cool. It's not. I mean, it's not something you don't hold it in the same light as like a One Piece or Avatar: The Last Airbender live action. But like, as far as the thing is too, it's like, bro, like, how can you, when you think about it, like live actions
translating,
bro, like they don't translate, man. Like they really don't. Like
the
that's
OP
why you get
crazy
that's why they
powers
get props
and stuff.
That's why they get props to One Piece for doing it, because it's like y'all was able to actually
all those devil fruit abilities
and still have it. You know what I'm saying? Well, the thing is too, they haven't even got to all that yet, right?
We just not finna get there.
Beginning of One Piece is more like just crazy, whatever type of dudes, and then like, I mean, except for like we got Buggy, right? And then you got
Mihawk when he was at the war fucking up Don Krieg,
right? So it's like, so like a little bit, but not the crazy ones to where like you got to start getting into some heavy CGI and stuff. But they're doing a good job.
We're gonna see what happens with Chopper.
With Chopper,
that's gonna be the.
I think they'll take care of it.
Is that the same art style as Detective Pikachu, right?
Is that what they said?
I think
I
from
mean, if
that
that's
little
the case,
thing,
little
yeah,
one,
that kind of
if
look.
that's the
It kind of
case,
looked
yeah,
like
it should be solid, bro.
They gonna
Mhm.
do good with it.
Detective Pikachu is a great movie. If you have not
Yeah,
watched
Yeah.
it,
yeah.
that is a great
Mhm.
movie.
Now the only
And
thing I
then,
will say is you got to be careful because when he goes to the monster point, that's when things may get a little.
Yeah.
he might look a little free, but they might even do it. You know how they, I don't know how I'm trying to think of how they usually do it. Like in some, like they'll try to make them overly big and then try to maybe
Mhm.
like mask them off a little bit, like make them appear as like a monster that you don't really even want to look
Yeah.
at.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like kind of maybe just show like a
Just
big
them
Shadow kind of,
going up.
yeah.
and then
And then the eyes and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
some eyes beating through the black face, you know what I'm saying, or
Mhm.
something like that's what I think. But
I mean,
never
that'll
know.
be decent. That'll be
We'll
decent.
see.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot of ways that's gonna go.
For
But
sure.
so far
So many ways it can
one
go.
hell of a way. They're
I
doing
mean,
one hell of a start.
money. They got Netflix money, so they should be able to take care
You're
of it.
right.
You
What
feel
you say?
me? You
Netflix
feel me?
money.
That's one of Netflix's babies. So
Oh, for sure. Especially after such great reception to the first season.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean Netflix is the one that's funding the remake. I think. So,
Yeah, they are. They are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you already know they know
Looking
they know
forward
how
to that
much of
too.
a One Piece is. So
And that's probably why it was such a downfall to see the Yu Yu Hakusho live action come out at the same time that came out. Because it's like you can't really like it's a different powerhouse struggle here.
Nah, yeah, and it's two different people behind it too. Like
Yeah.
like Oda's active and like predominantly pushing
Bruh.
One Piece over everything. Like
That's Goda.
I can't remember the name of my boy that does Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu. I want to look it up real quick. Just
Go ahead. Take time.
Mm.
So while we're doing that, we can put up did you already post it real quick?
Oh yeah, Togashi. Yeah. So like Togashi be sick, bro. Like, that's why Hunter x Hunter ain't finished. So it's like I don't even think he's proactively pushing those IPs out like that. And they probably Netflix probably picked the IP up, but it was just like a, you know what I'm saying? Because realistically, if Togashi,
was really like hands-on with it.
If he wanted to be active, he would go get that Yu Yu remake done. Because that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants the Yu Yu remake.
I would really like that.
That's gonna be beautiful. That's gonna be Yu
that and the Tokyo Ghoul remake.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul, Berserk 97 needs an actual animated, not a CGI, like a real animated series that covers the entire thing, like without skipping and missing stuff.
I mean, hey, it's gonna be wonderful once they get. It's a few things I wouldn't mind seeing remake, especially when I'm gonna always say at the Get Backers. I'm gonna always say if the Get Backers get remade again with this current era that we have in animation, that would be one of the top tier anime of this time. Because the story is so good. Air Gear as well, so good, such a good story. So you probably never watched any one of them before, but
I've seen Air Gear. I haven't seen Get Back.
The Get Back. Hey, if you watch the Get Backers, let me put you on here first. You gonna come back next time we talk because we talk often. It's like that.
I have to check it out.
But enough of our introduction to what we did with anime. We want to know about your introduction to anime and how you got started with it, the journey that you went on from childhood to where you're currently at with your adulthood, how anime has, truly affected your life and played a role inside of it.
I mean, it's just always been anime, bro. Always been anime. It didn't really strike me as like, oh, this is like a whole thing until probably like Naruto came out. You know what I'm saying? When Naruto finally dropped, and I was like, oh, like, bro, I'm trying to be a ninja. Like, let me go get a headband. Let me go get a headband. Let me, I'm at school, like, wanting to go home. Like, that was when all the Naruto games was dropping and stuff like that. And then
all the Ninja Storm, obviously before that.
Yeah, this is before Ninja Storm.
Uzumaki
Chronicles.
Chronicles, and then you got like the Ultimate Ninja, I think. So, playing those, bro, whatever, and then obviously you get a little bit older, and it kind of got to a point to where it was like, I go home and watch the anime now, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't go out and about and whatever and that's kind of when I got into sports. So it was like sports after class, sports, go home, anime. You know what I'm saying? Sports, anime, and then it's just always been that though, right? Like it's just always been that. And then I think to the point to where I was doing music at first. That's kind of been my thing. You know, I was doing music, and then it kind of got to a point to where I was like, man, I don't know. Maybe I want to switch my, you know, I want to pivot a little bit. I don't know if I want to directly just straight do music because it ain't really paying me and it ain't really opening up no avenues for me.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Well, at the time, it was opening up some avenues and stuff like that, but it wasn't as much as I had wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, let me do some content creation. And then because I got some homies that are real big content creators. And so they was kind of pushing me and telling me like, bro, you got to get into this. Like, you can do the music afterwards. Like, you do this first, build a fan base, and then you blah, 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 blah. So that's what I ended up doing, bro. And for a little bit, I was trying to figure out what type of content to make. And then the homie was like, bro, why don't you do anime? Like, you like that's all you do, like outside of this shit. And I was like, is there a you know, is there a niche for that? Like, do people is anime content a thing? Like, and I wasn't in the TikTok algorithm for anime or nothing like that.
Right,
bro.
Got you.
None of it.
Right.
And then yeah, bro. And I was all right. Well, let's see what's up. So then whatever, bro. Started messing on the TikTok. Found out it was like a whole thing, and then just kind of took off from there. Like, was just doing little skits, little, you know, TikTok filters and stuff like that. And then I think it was like 2023, I think summer of 2023 when I went to I had been going to Anime Expo, but 2023 was the first time I actually took those mics and brought them.
Okay.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Brought them to the convention center and actually was like doing little interviews. And then when those popped off, like it was like my first 2 interviews I did. Like I edited them, whatever, on my phone. Put them on the Instagram, and that was a wrap after that, bro.
I feel
like,
it.
All glory to God. Yeah, all glory to God, bro.
Feel that.
So that was about it. and now we just, you know, we just thugging it, just everything anime, you know.
So would you say that Naruto was like your your entry level gateway drug to anime that really like took off to the next level?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess when you want to vary, if you want to like structure the levels of how deep I was into it, because I used to watch like Sonic X and Pokemon before Naruto came out.
Facts, and we don't really. They are like
and Zoids and Dragon Ball Z. Like I was heavy Dragon Ball Z, so it was like Naruto. Naruto was probably like the first new, like when it like they were teasing it on Toonami.
Yes.
I was like, oh shit, like this is about to be raw. And then I remember watching it. In dub.
Hey,
my cousin, I remember I was watching it in dub, and my cousin comes in the room. And he's like, oh, it finally came out in English. Like, it sounds weird. And I was like, what? And that was the first time. Yeah, that was the first time I was like, what are you talking about? And then he had told me about the Rock Lee and Gaara fight before.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
This is
in like the first maybe couple episodes without. And he was like, hey, let me know when Rock Lee and Gaara end up fighting. Because he had
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I was
he was deep into it.
Right.
Yeah. He was into it for sure.
Sure.
That's back when they had Comcast on demand, and you could actually go through, scroll, find an episode you want to watch.
And watch it.
I don't even think I could find any anime on demand, bro.
You could find
cable. It wasn't.
I was gonna say the best for me in my day was talking about in my day, like I'm a grandpa or something, but you know, in the earlier way back before it was like Crunchyroll and Netflix, and you can find it easily. You had to like watch parts and stuff on like YouTube and all that. You know what I mean? To actually see a whole episode.
We used to pull up to this electronic store called Fry's. They used to sell anime DVDs in there. So that's where I'd get some of my, and GameStop. GameStop used to sell used anime.
Yep.
Back in the day.
Are you from LA originally, like Cali, the Cali area originally?
Yeah. Like I'm born out here in California, but then my mom, she's in the military, so we flew out. We flew out to Virginia for a good amount of time too. So I stayed in Virginia, and then I came back over here to California.
Okay. And then you just stayed inside that anime area from.
Yeah, it's real
Sheesh.
big anime out here now. It wasn't like that before, but
I believe that.
Shit, that's everywhere almost. You
The
can
way
almost say
it's-
that for yeah.
The way it's
Right.
changed from like being in the high school, middle school era to where it is now, like who would have thought how big it would have become?
Right.
It's like a pop culture thing. It's amazing to see getting teased for it, and now everybody fucking everybody
Right.
loves it or acknowledges it at
Yeah.
least some kind of way.
Mhm.
Hey, that's what I said though, bro. Because
No, for real.
the takeoff was real.
We were there through the dark days, man. We were definitely there through those.
Hey man, if you could
You know,
remember Sanji pulling a lollipop inside of his mouth, man, you
I
was
am
there for a
there
good
for
time.
Kids TV.
Right. Or you did, yeah.
The best thing they did was come with that fire ass intro.
Yeah,
Cool,
the
cool,
rap.
see.
The rap.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If you haven't watched the One Piece 4 Kids rap
Yeah,
introduction,
because
go
the
check that out.
show, the show version was absolutely terrible. the fucking gun thing that Helmeppo had that wasn't actually a gun.
They fucked that up completely.
It was
bro.
like a shoe with like hanging off one of those things.
Yeah, that's a trip.
It was
yeah,
crazy,
it was
man.
bad.
It was crazy.
Bad. I'm just glad we had Dragon Ball Z to hold on to.
Facts.
That was holding it down.
Definitely had that.
But then speaking of, our Dragon Ball Z and all that good stuff right there, we do want to know, a little bit more about, who Jermaine is, and just talk about, man, he got that drink.
Yeah, some orange juice. I have it. Oh, tomorrow.
He said he's gonna fill it, but we want to know what like the top 5 anime that you would say, in general, to you, your top 5 going out there.
Man, my top 5, I mean, like the bottom half of it is so fluid, it changes all the time. But like the top,
I feel you.
The top, it'd probably be like Full Metal Alchemist, Attack on Titan, Code Geass, Yu Yu Hakusho, and then at the end at like number 5. There's so many I could put there, to be honest, bro. It changes all the time. But as a whole, like since the anime is already finished, I'll probably put like Mob Psycho up there.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah. My Mob Psycho was like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Mob Psycho is a great anime. If it's underrated. I feel like it's underrated because I just don't see a lot of people talking about it. But it's great, bro. He got the best character development. Like if you watch it from beginning to the end, it's just like it's different. It's a different type of character development though, because I feel like a lot of people they try to attach character development to trauma, right? Like when you bring up character development, like people automatically go straight to Thorfinn or Eren or Guts or someone that's Luffy, Naruto. Bro, watch Mob Psycho. Mob got some great character development.
For sure.
Man, facts. Sure. Mob is like that, especially with the way that they talk about the emotional regulation, unlocking all of those. You going from somebody who's super introverted to somebody who's unlocking emotion after emotion after emotion and actually growing as a person overall throughout it.
And his whole power is based off his feelings. Like he he and how he's able to control or he goes through a lot of different things where he doesn't really know how to control his emotions, and that's kind of what triggers his psycho. But it's raw, bro. It's raw.
For sure.
Especially when he unlocks that 400%.
Right, and Reagan is
that's the thing where he goes like that with the hand and like all those pictures where you see his eyes like all
distorted.
He completely loses it. Yep.
Okay.
Like imagine like
what is it like the anime rage moments and whatnot, like with Gon and how his hair, the hair and all that.
Yeah, that's typically every season he typically kind of starts, he starts at 0
down and then works his way up. I got you.
But it's what he goes through is like, because he's a kid, bro. He's like a
middle schooler.
Middle school at first, and I think he ends up getting into high school. I think it's like end of middle school and then into high school.
Okay,
because he joining clubs.
He starts joining clubs, bro. Because he's like 12 said, he's hella introverted at first. Like he's hella introverted and he doesn't really know what his worth is, and he kind of like lets people like take advantage of him and stuff like that. And then he ends up kind of just like, what I'm saying, like just stacking bricks and becoming like this raw, like you know,
Hey,
like
hey,
this raw
hey.
kid, bro.
Y'all selling it
Yeah.
for sure, because
Yeah.
I'm kind of starting to want to watch this shit.
Hey,
Y'all
especially
selling.
Funny.
that
It's
boy
funny. There's
Reagan.
action, bro. There's
Mhm.
it's like some slice of life in there. Like I said, yeah, Reagan. Reagan is a funny ass side character.
Is that like the
His
orange hair
mentor,
dude?
yeah,
the
yep.
orange hair dude. Okay, because
Yeah.
12 had us watch the first episode one night, and I just never continued
Mhm.
watching after that.
Reagan is
But y'all,
funny, bro.
hey, y'all selling it, man. It sounds pretty good for sure. It sounds pretty
Yeah.
good.
I would 10 out of 10 recommend every single time. Mob Psycho was a good gateway.
To
I
like
guess
other
anime in
stuff.
general. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
It was funny at first. I didn't really want to watch it because I was like looking at the animation. I was like, this looks weird.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you end
yeah,
up
yeah.
watching
But
it.
you
You
the
get
one
over it,
saying it.
but
But you
you
the
get
one
over
saying
it.
it, so you
Yeah.
kind of had the feelings.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll definitely
Yeah,
give it a
but you
shot.
get into it and you like it's kind of like if you know some people look at One Punch Man and be like, oh, they look weird. Like it looks weird at first because you're not like accustomed to that
So
type of
that
you
what's
know that
going
style.
on. Yeah,
Yeah, but once you watch it, it's fire, bro.
because I did kind of enjoy the first season for sure after watching it.
Mhm.
Oh, did you finish
One
season
Punch
2 yet?
Man. No,
You
I
finished
didn't watch the
season
2?
Okay. It's
No,
some-
I'm
it's
thinking
some-
about watching it because of the, they talk about the girl, the green haired, green hair girl.
Maki.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So hey, it's gonna be good, man. I'm ready for that. This is gonna ooh wee. I'm actually excited for this April to start, bro.
Oh,
'Cause
man,
April
so much stuff.
is jam packed with anime
It's
on
the
top of
overload.
anime on top of anime. Like if you can say, an anime that you're actually excited about either coming back, starting up, or one coming through with it for the spring, what would you think? What could you put this on with? Cause spring it's some anime coming out during that time. Like Lazarus,
So,
I talked about that
I
before.
was gonna say, obviously, I can't wait for One Piece to come back, but
Exactly.
I'm most hyped for Vigilantes. I'm so My Hero Vigilante. Yeah, listen, bro. I am so you don't understand how excited I am for this fucking show to come out. How I am about My Hero when you hear me get on tangents and start talking about that shit. Just to know we get to stay in that world, even though it's a couple of years and whatnot beforehand and everything. So it's not directly related to the characters that we have now and everything like Midori and all that. But Aizawa and all of those characters do play a role in the story and everything. And they say the dude is like the main character is like real OP, even though his ability doesn't seem like all that crazy or anything, because all he can do is like slide on stuff. It's like slip and slide or something like that.
Yeah.
But they said that shit is like
cold.
real. They said this shit is supposed to be like real OP. So I'm excited to see that, man. I really am.
Hey,
So that's mine. That's mine.
The one I'm looking forward to probably is gonna be it's called Lazarus.
Okay.
Yes, Lazarus.
12 have been talking about that too.
Yeah, that's
I'm excited for that one.
Cowboy Bebop. It's gonna be on Adult Swim, but I'm kind of like it's this guy that made Cowboy Bebop, so I got some I have some type of all right, it should be good. But the last Adult Swim anime that came out, that Ninja Kamui, wasn't that great.
Bruh, let's not talk about
it. It started off so good,
let's not talk about it.
First
but
episode,
then they fucked up with this
that,
damn mech suit shit.
As soon as they got, I was just gonna say it. As
it
soon
wasn't
as they
even
switched
just
to
a
the
mech
mech
suit.
suit,
It was once episode 2 or 3 came out, I was like, I don't even know what this
is
I don't even
about.
know what this shit is about. Like it just never gave you any it was like, yeah, okay, the anime starts right off the bat on some crazy shit.
Exactly.
But then that's the con of it. It's like, bro, we don't even know what's going on. Like, if you just want to see
what y'all fighting for, throwing hands for no reason.
You just want to see a bunch of action, blood, and some killing and stuff like that. Then yeah, for sure. But as what
you said, we need some
about,
substance. We need substance to it.
You can't just start. You can't just start beating somebody's ass for no reason. You feel me?
I mean, you can, but it's
we need to find out later on down the line.
Exactly.
Like niggas started off just immediately. Oh well, yeah.
Losing your family and all that kind of stuff.
Family, and all types of stuff. Yeah,
slice of life going wrong. Like, just imagine if that's what would have happened with Spy X Family.
Oh man,
dude.
Yeah. Oh, we're having a whole family right now. Then boom, Anya dies, Lori dies, and now we got sitting here with what's her name, sitting here going around now as an assassin, trying to get that get back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we move up for that 16. We can start opening the floor right now with these rapid fires. We can start off with you and then just go back and forth with shit.
For sure. Well, I guess he answered kind of a good amount of my actual questions that I was going to ask when we,
right,
kind of the introduction and everything. I guess since we talked about 5 favorite animes, what are your, like, it could be out of any show or anything like that, like your 5 favorite arcs?
I always say Sasuke retrieval arc is dope.
Boom. Love
it.
Love it. Because I see that on your channel a lot when like people talking about it or whatnot. The retrieval arc. Yeah.
The retrieval arc is fire. I'm not good with arcs, bro. I was just talking to my homie the other day. We were just talking about like a lot of like it's
if not arcs, favorite moments then.
Moments?
Yeah.
I like Marineford a lot. Marineford is my favorite. I've watched it like 2 times all the way through.
I felt it. She's like gonna get 12 crying and shit. That's his boy.
Dog, he going off screen with it.
That's his boy.
Yeah, man. Ace, that's my dog. Let me see.
Man. They had to do that to him.
Yeah, bro. It's hard. It's hard to go through the moments too. It's so many. I mean, it seemed like some anime. Like, man, you ain't seen no anime, but nah.
He's a phony.
Right.
I was gonna say, based on how his introduction on how he got in anime, no, we know he's.
I'm trying to think of some niche, like, because those two just straight off the big 3. I'm trying to think of something that. I mean, this ain't an arc, but like season 1 of Psycho-Pass is great. Season 1 of Psycho-Pass. If you haven't watched it, definitely watch that. That's like government corrupt, Big Brother like watching motherfuckers, and it's like they using the criminals to combat other criminals, and it's like a whole mind twist, like sci-fi. It's great. If you like that type of stuff, like some smart, like critical
Dexter as an anime.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen Dexter, so I wouldn't really know.
Okay.
Basically, like a small synopsis is like they got like Big Brother watching everybody in Tokyo, I think it is, or in Japan, and like it reads the psyche of people, and basically it ends up kind of crossing the boundaries to where it doesn't. It's a robot thinking this, right? Obviously, robots don't really know everything all the time, and so they're kind of misreading on some things. Like this girl gets abducted and they like reading the psyche of the kidnapper, and so they send the people off to get them, but then after things develop, the girl's psyche ends up getting all messed up, and so the cameras are reading her as a to take her out too, and so that becomes the whole thing. They're like, yo, what? Like, she's a victim, but now like the thing's not reading stuff correctly, and and then it kind of tells the whole backstory on why because they use like a special task force, and it's like a bunch of ex-criminals that have like done bad, but now they're used to like kind of like do the dirty work. Yeah, it's fire though. It's fire. It's hard to explain it in like a more linear way, but it's fire. I would definitely watch that. That's 3. I wish I'd try to give you 2 more.
2 more.
I'm fighting for my life.
He's fighting her. He holding them together.
Yeah, I'm like, let me look through my.
He used a whole explanation to break down to think in his head like, damn, what would be some other ones?
I gotta get 2 more.
Let me keep selling this a little bit more, but in the meantime,
I'm thinking about it, right? Like.
Can we kill Sonic when he went to golden form?
Right, like, I'm trying to think, bro. Parasite, I mean, that's not a moment. That's a whole ass anime. But
the Maxim, Parasite the Maxim.
Yeah, Parasite the Maxim. That's a great. Anime. That's a great anime. You know what's tight? I'll just throw it out there for you, 16. That the festival in My Hero.
Okay.
The first is it's like the first tournament arc. I don't know what they call
The
it.
it's your pork, not mine.
That's one of
Is
my
that what it
favorite
is?
arcs. That's one of my favorite arcs.
That's the
for
one
sure.
where it's Deku versus Todoroki.
Yep.
That's a tight fight. There you
Yep.
go. That's that fight right there.
That whole kind of arc
From the
is
start.
definitely one of my
Yeah,
favorite
from
arcs.
start to get that had me
Yep.
in the chokehold for sure. And then the last one, I don't even know.
The Demon Tournament arc from fucking Yu Yu Hakusho.
I mean, people say it all the time, right? People say it all
yeah,
the
they
time.
do.
So
They
it's
do.
just
It
like,
was fire though.
I mean, if they say it all the time, it's probably for a good reason, right?
I mean, it is fire. It is
Jermaine, you don't gotta be different.
Yeah, you don't gotta be different. If that's what you like, man,
I know,
that's what
right?
you
That's
like,
what it's. I know, right?
It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, the Dark Tournament art from Yu Yu Hakusho is fire, for sure.
Because they say a lot of my answers are kind of like chalk answers, but hey, I'm fine.
Right.
With it,
I mean, if you like, if
really
I could
with,
just,
man.
I could be generic and just be like Super Saiyan, Nine
Listen,
Tails.
hey, if those are moments that got you like,
Man.
oh shit, like what is, you know
Snake
what I
Man
mean?
was
I'm
tight.
watching this shit. Yeah,
Snake Man was tight. I like Snake Man. I don't
Listen,
like Mouse Man. I like
Ichigo when he came down fucking just recently from up top, that landing, that moment was hard as fuck. Like, can I really? Oh, I guess when he went to his fucking half hollow for the first time, that is a good moment to reach.
For me, it's always second gear. You already know that shit.
Hey, put that fist to that ground.
Lost my mind saying that because that's another one of the things that I hadn't seen. So, because watching it and all that kind of stuff, Gear 5 coming up, they talking about Gear 5. You see pictures of Gear 5, so it's like, okay, when the anime comes out, you already have an idea of what that's gonna look like. Yeah, come on now. But going into it, when I got to second gear at Indy's lobby, and he put his fist on the ground, and then fucking his legs go down and come back up, and he starts smoking. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
Right? Like, what? Like,
and then he punches his ass so fast.
Rubber,
I'm like, bro, what the hell is going on?
I thought he just stretches and shit. I didn't know he could manipulate the speed of his own body.
Blood going through his body and everything to make him faster and stronger.
Yeah,
like, bro,
right?
It's crazy work.
Trip. Ultra Instinct was tight too.
Oh man, bro!
The teasers throughout it, like he's partially doing it, partially doing it. Then he finally does it, and all the gods stand up and acknowledge it. I'm not the biggest Goku fan, but even I was like, bro, yeah,
that was gas.
Yeah. And then when he fucking rolled the Kamehameha against Kefla, bro, I lost my shit.
That's probably one of the hardest. That one and the last one that he just had a Kamehameha that he just did in
Daima. Yeah. Daima's been pretty good.
First off, in general, the SS4 coming back finally, bro. I love that it's finally canon.
I like that it's canon.
The fact that it's canon in between Z and what we are now. Because how do you lose SS4 before you go into Ultra Instinct mode now? Because it makes no fucking sense.
Well, the thing is like he like in Super, he doesn't even use the regular Super Saiyan line anymore. Like he just goes straight.
Well, remember he started off going from 3 against Beerus when we could have got 4 at least.
But it's probably something like, I mean, they're probably, I mean, that's if they don't explain it, then it's one of those, like, it's a retcon type of thing, or like, it's a plot, with a plot hole. But I'm thinking they probably going to explain it as if like, cause it's, I don't know. I was thinking something like it's either draining hella ki and it's just something he can't really do all the time. Maybe he's able to do it right now because he's in the demon realm, and that's how they want to try and spin it like it's some type of demon aura.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Boost from the Piccolo looking guy, the Namekian.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like either that or bro, like it's just man, like it was
y'all wanted it, here it is.
Yeah, but that's not wrong, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is too is like Super and the manga isn't even correlated.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
there's two they're on two different timelines almost. So it's like, are we gonna sit here and like play the whole like, oh, this ain't adding up for Super because Super's already done anyways. Like Super's not coming back. If they end up doing another series, it'll like it's weird. I don't know. because they got those other arcs. Those are considered super arcs, but like I just feel like I don't know if they're even gonna call it super when those get animated. You know what I'm saying?
But,
and they might. And Toyotaro might try to retcon a little bit of that anyways while he's doing it. So,
I mean, shit, we'll see. That's just one of the things that that actually hurt me a lot because Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite transformation. Whether it's Goku or Gogeta, SS4 is the best transformation of all time, in my opinion.
I still like the.
Well, he needs his tail to do it too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're going to explain that he was able to grow his tail back because he was in the demon realm somehow because he was a kid, maybe
reverted back.
Maybe he was able to kind of whatever. That's just it's small little things like that. But
yeah, the '96 version is still my favorite version of Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah,
for sure.
I like black hair with the black hair.
People were saying they didn't like this new one, or they was like shitting on it. But I'm like, bro, I mean,
it's okay.
I think it's because he had the big ass forearms the first.
Like Akira Toriyama didn't design Super Saiyan 4. Like
okay, I didn't.
That was from the people who made GT.
He didn't. The only thing Akira Toriyama designed in GT was the initial designs for Trunks, Pan, and Goku. And I think like Giru and like one of the, like and a couple other of the robots.
Okay.
Everything else was not like what I'm saying. So like that was an iteration of it. Like the big fist is tight because it's like reminiscent of
monkey.
Garu, Garus and stuff. Like it's actually tied in. You know what I'm saying to like how it kind of like how the Super Saiyan 4 is more closer to an Exaru than it is.
The Great Ape.
But I think it's tight now.
People were saying it reminds them of like a Sonic character.
Fucking Knuckles.
Yeah, Knuckles and something. Yeah.
I mean, I thought
Knuckles and Shadow.
Bro. As soon as they drop that little figure, the little Daima figure, I'm probably gonna cop that joint.
I feel it.
That bitch tough. That bitch tough.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is tough. Well then shit. We wanna if we already up on hot takes, then what are some of the most controversial anime hot takes that you've probably heard of or can probably think of that you think deserves to be out there then?
Like some hot takes that I got, or like some ones that I've heard
for you.
I don't even got no hot takes, bro.
Every hot take
I asked for the hot takes. I don't give hot takes.
I just asked for them. I don't got them. I'm like,
but there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The guy who asked you for hot takes has 0 hot takes. All right, boom.
Man. I mean, like a hot take, like I guess, like I said, I'm like Mob Psycho got the best character development in anime. Another one would probably be 7 Deadly Sins is terrible. I'm not watching that anime. That anime is trash.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you about that.
That anime is bad.
It started off like I don't know how to explain it. It started.
It never got me, man.
Oh, it didn't. It never got.
Got me.
Okay.
I watched a little bit of it. My uncle was big into it. I was watching it, and it just never got me. I think I got the game. I got the game given to me for free. On PlayStation, and I didn't even know.
Damn. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I just played the game once, but yeah.
I mean, it looked like it was cool. But it just got. It was just like it was just something I never gravitated towards. Okay. And then after hearing about a bunch of stuff and seeing things, I was like, yeah, that's probably not something I want to get into anyway.
Okay,
so.
I got you. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
I mean, if you want to talk about hot takes, I've heard crazy hot takes, but I ain't really got
He said some of the craziest ones out there. Hey, shit. If that's what it stands at, it stand up with that. That's I'm fine with it. The nigga who bring you hot takes don't got hot takes. It's cool. You heard what he said already, though.
Yes, sir.
They all coming from y'all.
Right. Try to hit me back in a couple months or something. Maybe I'll have a new one, but as of right now, hell nah.
Well then shit. If that's the case, then I got a question for you that's definitely gonna I definitely wanted to know for a while. We asked Life Anime Podcast the same as that question for a little bit. But if you could live inside of any anime universe, which universe would it be and why? And I know you kind of had that question going on as well recently, and somebody picked Pokemon, but I just can't see myself living inside that universe, bro.
I mean, I mean, I would be down for it. It's like a 50-50. Like if you know, because the majority of these kids is just like, I mean, there is a bunch of trainers, so it's just like, I mean, if are they going through struggles on the back end, waking up getting dogged out by Charizard? Maybe so, but I mean, what's the chance? That's kind of like. That's like living in Minnesota or something where you around like hella animals. Like you got a cabin in the woods. You got a cabin in the woods, and what's the chances that a bear breaking into your apartment, your cabin while you're sleeping? Like, what So it's probably the same amount. I'm not gonna say I would want to live in a Pokemon world though.
But nigga, you gotta worry about Team Rocket. These grown ass people chasing you down and shit for your Pokemon. If you pull some legendary,
that's only if you the main character.
I wanna pilot like a Gundam or something or a Zoid.
Okay,
that should be tough.
In a Gundam world or a Zoid world. Granted, I mean, am I getting born into being a prototype to pilot the joint or whatever? I don't know, but I'll take the chances. But granted, though, Gundam is dangerous because some people, if whatever, like colonies be getting destroyed left and right. So, that's one of them. That's one of them ones. Like
you sitting there cooking breakfast, and next thing you know, half your house is gone. You start talking about a fucking Zoid.
Oh nah,
or like, Gundam blast going through
colonies. You're obliterated. Like you turn to dust. Like.
Nah, that shit is. I mean, hey, it's deadly. It's deadly though. It's deadly out there. Them streets of anything with a damn robot Titan inside there is deadly.
Yeah, it's over with.
That SLF shit, man.
If you want my like easy, like I don't want to deal with nothing, like put me in like a little like Kaguya-sama slice of life. Like turn me back. I'll just be kicking it, chilling.
Fuck you. Want a slice of life? Go live in Sakamoto days for a little bit. That's a slice of life for you.
As long as you don't mess with old boy,
you'll be good.
As long as you see it clear, I guess you be all right.
16 for you, big dog.
Oh, okay. Any what's something like new that, or are you watching anything currently right now that you'd like recommend for people to watch?
Me and my girl are watching Nana. We're one more episode left. That's a fire anime.
Okay.
Anime's fire.
I mean, Preston said the same shit.
Yeah.
Preston did?
Yeah. He brought that up. I knew that.
Nana's fire. Nana's fire. It's about it's like two girls in their 20s. They both named Nana. One's a rock star, like an upcoming rock star, and the other one's like just like a city girl. And it just kind of goes. It's just realistic, bro. Just realistic shit.
Okay.
And I'm like telling my girl, I'm like, bro, what are they doing? Like, what is going on? And she's like, bro, that's what a 20-year-old woman living in fucking Tokyo is gonna be on. Like, I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. Like, but they be flying there, bro. They be fly. Like they all wear like it's called like Vivian Westwood. Like it's like a brand, but it's like a real brand. But they be like fitted up. They're dripped. They're drippy in that anime. Shout out to my girl. She put me on that shit.
Okay.
Hey, gotta put that shit on the list one of these damn days.
Nana's fire, bro. It's a good watch.
Put that shit on.
It's a good watch.
That boy AB in the building. All right, well then shit. How about this one right here? This is gonna be a good one, and I want you to really think about like your answer to this because not many people would, I guess, give this question out. And if you could see any crossover between any anime that's ever made, what crossover would you want to see?
That's interesting.
I know 16. You never heard this one before.
Well, as soon as you asked the question, I already had an answer.
I think of something that would be gas. Man, I'm trying to think. Two animes. Like
two animes. It could be any
different creators or the same creator.
Two different creators. It could be literally any anime out there. Different creators.
I want to see the without spoiling. I want to see Fire Force and Soul Eater.
Yeah.
I want to see the core. I want to see the correlation between those two. Other than that, if you had to give me like a mix of animes to do, like I don't know, bro. Probably give us another One Piece in Naruto or not.
It was One Piece, Dragon Ball Z,
and
the dude who does
one.
the dude who does the searching
The
through
food dude.
for dinosaurs.
Yeah,
He Monster Hunter.
I forget it. I forget what it's called. It's another shonen though. But
It's not with a
give me
T.
one. Give me another one of those, man. That was a gas episode.
Yeah,
That episode was gas. I'll take another one of those for sure.
definitely would be. 16. What about you, man? Since you had one already.
Yeah, mine is 3. It's not 2 shows. It's 3. I want to see the OG Big 3 fight together.
Ah, that'd be nice. Naruto, Luffy, Ichigo.
Put Naruto in that one. Yeah,
All 3 of them together, doing something, going up against some big ass villain or something, and the 3 of them have to come together to take them down.
And then did you end it off with Goku popping up?
No, I do not. I did not say him. I said the original Big 3 for a reason.
He said the OG Big 3: Naruto, Luffy, Ichigo. That'd be decent.
Especially because I'm not really the biggest Goku fan, so
Yeah,
that's how that is. So
I mean, we get to see Sasuke, Vegeta, and Zoro.
I mean, I'd be cool with that too.
that'd be fire. That'd be fire
Cool with that too. You just know I'm not the biggest Goku fan.
And then like all you hear is Gallagher Gun, and then like Hell's Purgatory. He cut through the fucking beam, and then hey, it's over with now.
Mm-hmm.
Solidify yourself as number one sidekick. If I had to choose any anime, I'd probably crossover between. I want to see a crossover between. It's weird, but a sports anime crossover. Blue Lock and Kuroko no Basketball. It'd be weird to see, but like they're inside like a Olympic style tournament is going on. You got to bring the best of the best out there, and we get to see who can hold it down for Team Japan for real.
That'd be tough.
Be hard as fuck. I'll rock with that. But then we got just our final questions out here. 16, you want to map out one? And then I have this final question sitting down right here for myself as well.
Man, the answer is really all of my questions. See if I can come up with one off the top. Out of like all the conventions and all that kind of stuff that you've traveled to, which one has like been your favorite, or which one have you had like the best experience at?
It's a mix, bro. It's a mix because it had to be a mix between like DreamCon and Anime Expo. DreamCon is dope because I get to like link with y'all, boy. Link with
man,
yeah. And it's kind of like a kick it. It's more of a kickback. DreamCon is more of a kickback to me, like a big ass kickback. So that one's lit. But on the other side, Anime Expo is have you guys been to Anime Expo?
No.
Have you been to any of the New York conventions?
Yeah, Anime NYC, Comic-Con.
Okay, yeah. So Anime Expo is LA's version of Anime NYC.
Okay.
Where it's got all the Crunchyroll, it's doing all the premieres and stuff like that. That one's just I think I've been going to that one since like 2018, something like that. Bro, it's just nothing beats it, dude. It's just like
go to LA now.
But it's just like Anime NYC though, so it's like it's typically the same things just in LA. Like it's honestly kind of like a rinse and repeat. Sometimes I think they do better stuff in New York too, though.
Oh wow,
like they got better better merch and stuff like that. But yeah, Anime Expo and DreamCon, bro, for sure. Those are the ones.
Hey, DreamCon is definitely
for me. DreamCon is definitely number one. DreamCon after that experience last year. Oh man, it was just. Nothing compared to it, man.
You were working the whole time.
I didn't experience a lot of DreamCon. Like I was working, and then I was
working man,
boys, and then I pull up to some of the homies' panels and stuff like that. But hopefully this year we'll see what's going on.
Hey, let's make it happen. Come down here with the regular folks.
Right.
Man, I'm trying to quit my job, bro.
I feel you. That's what you do with it. Come down with the regular folks, have some good content, get it inside the Boom. That's more
You feel
takeoff.
me?
See how us normies live at conventions. Just follow
Man,
us
I'm
around. for a
right
day.
there with y'all, standing in the lines and whatnot, man.
That's no bullshit, bro.
Still got to go through I still got to check my bags in and stuff before I walk in. So
That's it. And then he go through the special walk-in area where they got like an actual carpet in the back and shit.
yeah, nah, I wish, bro. Soon.
Nigga walk through, it says VIP only. I feel you, man. My final question is this: niggas hopping the gate in the back now. Hey, unlock the back door real quick. I'm back there. Take the trash out of something. My final question for you is: what is the most ridiculous anime plot that you've ever seen?
I've been reincarnated as a vending machine.
Thank you.
The craziest one.
Lord, I've been saying this for how long, bro?
He said that on several occasions.
Yeah,
he said that on several occasions.
Yeah, bro, I mean that's just kind of like the one. Like I'm sure there's more wild ones, but as far as what I've watched, yeah, it was the reincarnated vending machine. I thought it was gonna be tight. I'm like, dude, this is just what I thought it was, bro. This I mean, if you like that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? If you like the whole like quirky, like, oh, this is different. Oh, bro's a vending machine. How does he end up?
Bro, the nigga popped out a pack of ramen noodles for somebody, bro, to make them energies better. And then gave them coffee. Come on now.
He's like a support character, like. But
okay. And he pops out the vending machine, whatever you need.
Yeah, and he's got like solid defense because he's a vending machine. But it's like he goes through weird, like But it's like he's just a random vending machine in the middle of nowhere. It's like the first episode, he's like getting attacked by like a dog or a wolf or some shit.
And put up a fucking force field around him, so then nothing else could get inside the force field except for just him.
Yeah, like it's funny. It's one of those if you ain't got nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do.
Nah, it's always something else to do.
Yeah, you want to just expand your horizons a little bit or something.
Just another anime to add to something that I've watched.
Yeah, but then so it's like, bro, I don't think it's worth wasting your time.
I got you.
Some better things you could be benefiting yourself with.
Like, I feel it,
man. You feel me? Hey, we got content to create. I'll be getting done already. Fuck that. Watch Vending Machine and create content. We're going to create some content, all right?
Facts.
Because that came out around the same time that Reincarnated Spider came out, which is decent.
I heard the Spider one is decent, though.
It was decent as hell. And then the one reincarnated as a goblin.
I
haven't seen that one.
I know.
Hey, first off, they freaky as hell for that.
Because Remonster. Yeah.
No. I got reincarnated as a goblin, like the actual thing.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, like the actual one.
Okay.
And they act like everything you know about a goblin that we've seen from goblins. Yeah, they got to do that for the most part. It's a decent watch.
On the list. Put them boys on the list.
Hey, what? Pack them up. But our rapid fire questions are done with for the most part. We're not ending just yet. We want to give you a chance, of course, to ask us as 12 or 16 anything that you want to ask us that you've been thinking about. Because I know we've always want to make sure that we give, guests that come to the show the space to ask whatever they want to ask, and pretty much both open minded. So pretty much open to answer any question.
Let me ask y'all here. I got a question for y'all boys. I ask you a question. Trust me, I already know, but let me ask a question for let me see. Okay. All right. What anime right now? Or let me see. How would I
Solo Leveling.
I mean, hey, if that's what you all right. So what's one anime right now that could have been a part of the big three if it came out back then?
Ooh.
Actually, my answer stays the same. Solo Leveling could have been a part of the big three if it came out back then, only because of it's the way that it's moving, bro. Like the action behind it, the slight storytelling, and then what we just know what we're gonna come.
I'm like the storytelling. I mean, I trust me, I read the whole. It's good. It's good storytelling, but it's very linear.
Look at Bleach.
Bleach has some.
Bleach is like that bottom tier of the big three, in my opinion. Bleach will always be the bottom tier of the big three, and it will sit right there. So Solo could take that spot if needed be.
Listen,
but if you go with something totally different with that, you could probably go with, I don't know, Fairy Tail or fucking Black Clover if you want to put that full nostalgia moment behind it.
Man, you already know we talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
You know I'm always gonna ride for My Hero, man. That was just like it's a real good introductory anime, and I feel like that's really what Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece are. They were really good introductory animes.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't, I mean, there were crazy like twists and turns and all that kind of stuff, but for the most part, it was pretty easy to follow and all that kind of stuff. It was just really easy to get you into like the culture of anime. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that would be my hero.
Fire. I feel like My Hero could make it. I don't know about the Solo Leveling, bro. Solo has a season and a half.
The action and stuff, yeah.
Solo has that Bleach level.
I was gonna say we still don't know. Like,
I don't even know if it got Bleach level.
What's going on? Like the overarching story and all that kind of stuff.
Without spoiling, like Solo Leveling's story is very
basic,
linear.
Well, yeah, linear. I won't say basic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't trying to get put up on a.
I feel that. Listen, I feel that. What'd you say? You're trying to say the wrong thing.
But it's easy to understand and it's linear. Yes, it just kind of, you know what I'm saying. It opens up more, but I mean, that's where we're at right now. Like, but I feel you.
Hey, it could hold his weight down though.
Hey.
Listen, I've rewatched the newest episode at least 5 times already.
It's supposed to, yeah. It's gonna.
And then the whole Jeju Island arc is supposed to start, I believe.
Yeah,
like
Jeju
next week.
Yeah, I hope they don't. I hope they don't rush through it. But it was good. Jeju Island was pretty good.
I think they're only doing what 4 to 6 episodes for it.
That should be enough. That should be enough.
Yeah.
Because it should be the rest of the season, if I'm not mistaken.
How many episodes are that right now?
8 just came out. 7 or 8.
8 or 9?
I think it was 8.
Oh yeah. Because Solos will have it about one, right?
I mean, 12 episodes. Are they doing 12-episode season?
I believe
the core, yeah.
I believe so.
And then it's going to be the second part of the season coming out later on the year. Unless they just go like SLF and just keep going.
Shangri-La Frontier, that's another great anime right now.
Facts. I gotta catch up on it.
I stopped watching only because it was one of those things where it was like I thought the shit ended.
I stopped watching after the fight against Lycagon.
Yeah,
that's when I stopped.
You went to same place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna get back into it because they just released a new visual for it where they like in the city or something like that. It's
yep.
It's him, the dude. They show him as a dude, the one who his character's the blonde girl.
Yep.
Yeah, and then Pencil gone, and then there was another girl standing by Sunraku. So we'll see what that's about.
Gonna get into it. What about you? What's the anime you said that would you say My Hero for sure?
What, me?
Oh, Jermaine.
Oh, me. I was just saying 16 had a good answer. I think that would fit. I would agree with that one. If you ask me though,
because that's taking over probably the Naruto slot.
Probably JJK.
Facts.
Oh well, yeah. I didn't even think about JJK.
Facts.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh. First off, the main guy's crazy.
Real quick, for you, what would you consider like the new gen? What would be like your new gen big 3? What would you consider that?
What's new gen? What
so
is
like My Hero and Demon Slayer,
Fire Force?
I would say Attack on Titan. I would say
Attack on Titan for me is on the outside of.
I would say it counts
right on the outside of it because Attack on Titan was up there with fucking but Hunter x Hunter around that area, right?
I feel like that came out around the same time as like My Hero, didn't it?
Yeah, Attack on Titan came out 2013. I think My Hero comes out 2015.
Yeah, so
2015.
I consider it. I consider it. I consider it. So you can add that.
Damn, so you're just gonna cut off the 2
I
years
would-
behind it?
I
Like,
wouldn't cut it
on
off.
Titan?
You all good
That,
on me.
that goes into other stuff, but
Even if it just ended too, like it just ended. Attack on Titan just ended.
You
a couple
good.
weeks
for,
If
for
you
how many
wanna-
times? For
if
how many
you-
times, Jermaine?
If you want to add that, you all
It's
good.
what? It
You
just
all good.
ended.
Yeah,
It's
you all good
just
on my
ended.
end.
It's the final ending.
No,
No,
there was only one ending. You
No,
trying
no,
to say
What-
the season?
no, no,
You trying to play a joke on the
What
season.
he's saying is talking about the seasons.
The
Yeah,
seasons.
Yeah, he's
The
talking about the
seasons.
seasons,
The
not the
seasons.
actual
Yeah,
the manga.
The actual ending only happened once.
Yeah.
Man, they kept coming out with these fucking finals with this damn. I didn't read the manga for it, but only anime
I mean,
only
if
with
you're
it.
talking about
So.
like a new gen big 3, I don't know, bro. I mean, if you don't want me to put Attack on Titan,
You can put it in there. Go ahead. If it's inside
but
though.
Attack on Titan, JJK, and then the third would probably be. I don't even know what's new and popping like that.
Shit, I mean, you got Demon Slayer. You got
Honestly, as much as people will sit here and probably say that Demon Slayer is simple, it probably, I mean, it is simple, but it's good. It's good simple, right?
It's easy to, easy to.
I mean, I
it's
guess
an easy like new.
You know what I would
to watch.
Want to throw in there. I haven't seen enough of it, but what I would want to make the new one it would be Attack on Titan, JJK, but they're so spread apart, right? But Attack on Titan, JJK, and then like Kaiju number 8, something like that.
Okay.
Now I think they have that in like the newer like Kaiju number 8 is like that was supposed to be coming out like Kagurabachi and
Kagurabachi.
Like some other stuff.
That's like
going
to be lit.
That's gonna be
that's like the
legit.
new big,
that's
talking about like new big shonens, for sure. Like they got
that's gonna take over, bro.
JJK, Kagurabachi, Hell's Paradise is really good. That's that's already about to be over with. So yeah,
Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone's good. Dr. Stone's a good watch.
Very solid watch, especially when you want to start making shit yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's very informational. I mean, granted, some things
very fucking informational,
but it's informational.
Yeah,
for sure.
Very informational.
So that's a solid watch.
How to make a bottle rocket at the crib for just the resources you have. But
I'm on an island. I need a mirror. Let me.
Yeah. Mine is
diamond. Yeah, find some diamonds and
compress it real quick, just enough.
Flatten them out.
My Hero, Black Clover, and JJK. Those are my.
That's the 12-16 big 3.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
The 12-16 big 3, always with that right there. But it's time to take ourselves home right now. You know how it is. We want to make sure we didn't take up too much of your time. I know for us,
hey,
it's
man.
one of the things. Hey, don't worry, we got plenty more to come.
Yeah, you already know.
Especially the new game show that we finna have soon.
Oh
yeah.
We gotta have our game night number 5. So hey, come on through. Rob came through. He won one time.
He definitely won.
Landslide. But some of the questions we definitely put him out there is gonna be kind of hard, man. Kind of difficult.
That's a bet. I'll come ready.
Bet we with it then. 16. You know what to do, man. It's the end
hold on.
Let
Before we do that, give your ass a chance. All your socials, all that kind of stuff. Plug yourself. Go ahead, let everybody know where we can find you and all that good stuff, what you're doing and all that.
Yeah.
That's what I was leading to.
Oh, my fault, yeah.
Official Jermaine on any platform, man. OFFICIALGEERMAINE. Find me anywhere, man. Holla at me.
For sure. There we go.
Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to plug. I ain't got no events coming up or nothing like that.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Tap into the content.
That's where you can find him. And then if he's doing anything, make sure you follow him. If he's doing anything, he'll post it on there, and then you'll know what he's doing, so you can follow him like that.
You got any panels at DreamCon that you doing this year?
I don't know, bro. I'm thinking about I don't know if they've closed the applications. I'm thinking about applying for one, but we'll see.
If you do one, definitely let us know, because we'll
we pull up, man.
Yeah, we pulled up to Rob, so let us know.
I appreciate it for sure.
Hey man, we locked in. We the fam.
Man,
yes,
always
sir.
No support, gang. Always.
Yes, sir. You already know.
All right. We can go ahead and close it out. We good? All right, everybody. We appreciate you all for tuning in on the live show, or if you are tuning in on the re-uploaded version, either or. If you made it to this point in the video, we really appreciate it because it helps out the video and helps out the channel. If you did watch the whole thing, you did like it, you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button. Want to see more from the 1216 podcast, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notified anytime 12 drops something, anytime I might drop something, anytime we drop something together, or anytime we might go live, hit that notification bell, select all, and we will see y'all in the next one.
Shout out to my boys, man. 12 and 16 at the 1216 podcast. You did.